guys, it's Megan. It is Monday after work and it is freezing outside. It's only 58 and it's 5 p.m. It was like less than 60 all day today. So I am bundled to the max and yeah, it feels like fall, feels good, but it's definitely very, very cold compared to what we have been used to. So I just need some like quick lunch options at Target. I also need to get more Mucinex. Yesterday at the fall festival, it's like up like a higher elevation than I'm used to, and my head was killing me the whole time we were there. And I don't think I really like went into it, but we waited for our pizzas for over an hour, just like standing waiting. It was so bad. Like their pizza's worth it, and it was just like the kitchen wasn't making what people were ordering. They were just making stuff at random. It didn't make any sense. But yeah, so we were waiting for a long time, and we were there for longer than I thought we would be. And like just the change of pressure just like destroyed my head and all my congestion. So I need to get more medicine. I want to get some lunch options like I said, and I've been craving Special K cereal, the vanilla almond, and it's on Target Cartwheel. There's like I think it's 25% off, which is awesome. So I might get that, and that's pretty much it. I don't really need anything else, and I don't really want to be at Target for that long, but I wanted to show you guys. So if you follow my vlogs, you know that I got locked out of my house the other week, and it was a super traumatizing experience. And I'm sure anyone that has been locked out of their house or car or anything has felt the same way, that they're like, this is never gonna happen again. But one of my biggest lessons was definitely to learn important people's phone numbers. Like, it was just a miracle that I remembered my mom's cell phone number, and even more of a miracle that she answered me. But I was like, I need to know at least like my parents' phone numbers, my sister and Michael. So I made these flashcards for myself today with their phone numbers on them, and I need to practice more at home, but I'm pretty sure I have them all memorized now, and that makes me feel really good. And I would recommend at least knowing like 4 people's phone numbers, just in case you're ever in a situation where you don't have your cell phone, or your cell phone breaks, or like whatever the case is, and you can call someone but you need to know numbers by memory. Definitely learn multiple people's phone numbers, because I've talked about this with so many people since I was locked out of my house, and like no one knows people's phone numbers now. Like, you don't need to memorize phone numbers because you have them on your phone, or you can Google it if it's like a business or whatever. So this was a big lesson for me, and me and my mom were talking about it last night. Like, we still remember phone numbers. Like, I still remember my phone number in Kentucky, and that was when I was in elementary school. And then she remembered her phone numbers from when she was growing up, and that's like 30-40 years ago. Like, it's crazy. So you just have to memorize these numbers and they'll be stuck in your head forever. But honestly, when I saw like Michael's phone number and my sister's phone number, I was like, I've never seen these numbers in my life. Like, it was really shocking to me that it wasn't familiar at all. So that is my little project, and I told Michael that he needs to memorize his parents' phone numbers, and he has multiple brothers, so he has more numbers to memorize, but at least one of his brothers and my phone number, just in case. Like, when I was in a car accident in college, my first year of college, I didn't have any ID on me. I know, that was so dumb, but I didn't have anything on me. So in the ambulance, they were like asking for an emergency contact number, like for my parents, and I know they're like our home phone number, but I would never have known like their cell phone numbers if they wouldn't have answered the home phone. Like, just stuff like that, where you're in a situation where you need to contact someone, or someone needs to contact someone on behalf of you, you need to have these phone numbers. So this is my PSA. Everyone learn at least 3 or 4 phone numbers of like family, friends, whoever that you can contact in case of an emergency. Like even knowing your work phone number, I know mine because I like answer the main line, and I like in all contact, I'm always typing our phone number. So I know it really, really well, but even to have that is good because you know that more than likely during business hours, someone's going to be there. So anyway, I'm going to go into Target, hopefully not be in there for too long, and then head home. And oh, I'm excited. I decided that I'm going to start rewatching Mr. Robot. I'm going to rewatch season 1 and 2 before I start season 3, because I remember, like, obviously I watched it, so I remember most of it, but it's such a detail-oriented show, and I don't know, I really enjoyed it, so I want to rewatch it. And Michael he watched all of season 1 and some of season 2, so he was like, if you watch it again, that'll motivate me to watch it. So I was like, okay, that's even more of a reason for me to rewatch. And it's all on Amazon Prime, so if you have Prime, you can watch the first 2 seasons, and then the new episodes of season 3 are on the USA Network, not USA Today, USA Network website. So as they come out, they'll be on demand on their website. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna get into after work is Mr. Robot, and I think that's it. So I'm gonna go into Target and try not to buy anything that I'm not intending to. So this is what I got at Target. They had Lean Cuisines 4 for $10, and then they had this one on sale. So the one that was on sale is the Parmesan crusted fish, which has like, I think we've had this one before with zucchini and pasta. Then I got one vegetarian one, that's mushroom mezzaluna ravioli, sesame garlic noodles with beef, tortilla crusted fish, and chicken tikka masala. And what I always look for in heat up meals is at least 10 grams of protein and obviously a flavor palette that I would like. So these all sounded good to me. Then Gardein meatless like options, I don't know what you would call it, like meatless proteins, are 25% off on Target Cartwheel. So I got these crispy tenders, which were recommended by Patrice from Made Up Mama. She is vegan and she loves these. Her and her kids love these. So can't wait to try those. They had this Bumblebee chunk light tuna for, this was 20% off on Target Cartwheel, so this was only 67 cents, and this is a really quick lunch option for me, so I got one of those. Got my Mucinex 2 options. I got the Special K vanilla almond, and I think I'm gonna eat this as a snack right now. And after Target Cartwheel, it was only $2.09 because it was 30% off on Target Cartwheel, which is awesome. And then I just got a thing of milk. So if you want the specialty flavors of Special K, those are 15% off. So the like apple crisp and obviously pumpkin spice. I was trying to think of what else it was. Obviously pumpkin spice, those are only 15% off, but the other Special Ks are 30%. So yeah, I'm excited and I'm gonna devour this because I'm going to kill someone. I'm so hangry. So tonight I really want to do a face mask while I am watching Mr. Robot. And my eyes, okay, so there's two things. My eye area, under eye area has seemed so abnormally wrinkly to me. Like I've never noticed wrinkles under my eyes ever. And this, today especially, when I got to work, I was like, who am I? Like, what is that? Like, it was shocking. So I'm going to use the Shang Pre-Marine Energy Eye Masks, which are, I keep it in the box because it's just so fancy. They're little like eye patches. You can see it on the little pictogram. I don't know if you can hear it, but my eye contact lens stuff sizzles. So if you hear like a sizzling sound, that's what it is. So I'm gonna put these on first. And it has like a little scooper and a lid so it keeps it fresh. And I feel like I've only used these once. I feel like I always want to put these on incorrectly. So they're very thin. So you have to make sure you only have one because they all stick together. But I'm just hoping that these help my eye wrinkly dryness. And obviously the winter is coming, and I can also tell you that tonight I am going to do something I've never done before, and that is put oil in my hair. I'm gonna use the Tarte Maracuja oil because I have that in my Use It Up Before 2018. But I've never put oil in my hair because my hair is oily AF. But after I dyed my hair last week, like the really dark color, it's felt super, super dry. So I think this is how you put, oh my god, my glasses. I think this is how, yeah, with like a little teardrop in your tear duct. So yeah, my hair has felt super dry and I just want to put on some moisture and pray that it helps. Okay, so I have that. Then I'm going to use this Wish Trend mask. This is the Natural Vitamin 21.5 Enhancing Sheet Mask. It says that it has antioxidants, skin tone improvement, calming, and moisturizing. And this is one that I purchased because on the K-Beauty Reddit page, or like Asian Beauty Reddit page, this was like highly recommended. So we will see. Because that snail mask, the holy snail mask or whatever it's called, I did not like that, and that was recommended from the Reddit page. So we'll just have to see how this goes. And I put the eye masks on first because then they're right up under my eyes. And then this mask will kind of just like seal that in as well. This fit is actually pretty nice. It's not too small. So that's good. All right, so we will leave this on while I'm watching Mr. Robot, and let's put the oil in the hair. So if this like totally backfires, I'm gonna shower tomorrow morning anyway, so I can get all of it out. But I'm just going to do like one pump of it. I've literally never put oil in my hair ever. And it feels like it's mostly like down at the bottom that the problem area is. So I'm gonna like focus down here. And I've heard of like putting oil or like a mask or whatever on before you shower. So that's kind of what I'm doing, except I'm doing it like the night before. So yeah, I'm just kind of running it through my hair. I never talk about hair because I know nothing about it other than hair dye. And yeah, I'm just really surprised that it had such a drying effect on my hair. So that was 2 like pumps of this. So I'm gonna go enjoy Mr. Robot, and I'll let you guys know how this mask ends up. I just hope that it's not sticky. That's like the one thing I don't like about masks, is if my skin feels sticky afterwards. So we will see. I took the mask off like 20 minutes ago and just let it sit, like let the essence sit on my face, and it's not too sticky at all. Like, I left the eye patches on because these are hella expensive and I want to help those under eye wrinkles. What was I gonna use tonight? I have like several things that I'm trying to use up before this weekend because I want to do my empties, but most of them are like not stuff that I use at night. I'm gonna use this Amore Pacific essence. I have like 1 use left of this, and honestly I can never tell if like what does what to help your skin. I don't know. It's hard to know unless you use something continuously for like a month or so. And then I am definitely going to use my eye cream because that's my concern right now. I never thought I would like care really about wrinkles, but it just looks so terrible when I have makeup on, especially. So if you guys know of any like good eye creams for under makeup that are like smoothing but aren't silicone-y, that would be awesome. And then I am just about done with my Paula's Choice Moisture Boost moisturizer. This is what I keep in my travel bag, but I have so little of it that I'm just gonna use it up this week and then put a like other moisturizers in my travel bag. But Michael and I both use this moisturizer. We love it. I love that it's a squeezy tube. It's so easy to travel with, and it's just a really, really nice cream. So I would definitely recommend this faux show. And I think that's really all I'm gonna do for my skincare. I just finished up season 1, episode 1 of rewatching Mr. Robot, and I think I'm gonna watch one more before bed. But oh my god, this show is so good. I forgot how awesome and like hooked you are after the first episode, because it's so like, there's a cliffhanger of course, but there's so much like uncertainty about what's going on. It's just really awesome. So I'm gonna go do that, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Now this is what I like to see when I get home at 5 o'clock. The box is here. This is the meal I'm making tonight from Home Chef. It's the Harvest Stuffed Pork Tenderloin, and it looks amazing. So as always, I'll link below the recipe for you guys. But here are the ingredients. We have Dijon mustard, milk demi-glace, sage leaves. There's string to tie up the pork tenderloin, shallots, Granny Smith apples. The butternut squash is already diced, which is amazing. I really appreciate that. And then cranberries. So I feel like this is going to be like the coziest meal. I was really excited when I saw this recipe, so I hope it turns out well. Things are going well with dinner. I have the apples, cranberries, shallots, Dijon mustard, and a 1/4 cup of water on a skillet, just like getting softer. Then I have the butternut squash, sage, and more shallots in the oven roasting. The apple mixture will be going into the pork tenderloin, and that is what I'm going to work on next. So I didn't have a like mallet or whatever to pound out the pork tenderloin. All I had, or all I could find, was an ice cream scoop. So I used an ice cream scoop to try to mash the pork tenderloin, but it just doesn't work. So I also don't think that I cut it right to make it like thin. So we're just gonna do like an open face pork tenderloin with this on top. So I'm going to put this back in the oven and hope for the best. I totally messed up the recipe, but hopefully it tastes good. That's supposed to be a sauce, but it's definitely not. I messed up the pork. Oh, I'm so mad at myself. I have 2 things to mention tonight that I'm really, really enjoying. First is Mr. Robot. I'm on the 5th episode of season 1. God, I love this show so much. Season 2 was definitely very, very different. And in a podcast that Michael and I were listening to about Blade Runner, it had Sam Esmail in it, who is the creator of Mr. Robot, and he was talking about how season 2 had so much backlash from people wishing that it was more like season 1. And I've only watched season 2 once, and that was a while ago, so I can't wait to rewatch it and have it fresh in my memory. but I definitely enjoy season 1 a lot because you really don't know a lot of what is going on. Like, in season 2, you still don't really know what is going on. But, like, with Elliot in season 1, you have no idea what his deal is. You don't know who these other people are. And watching it for the second time is really cool because I know, like, who these people are and what's going on. So it helps give me context and helps me put more puzzle pieces together that I probably missed. So I really am enjoying rewatching this show, and if you like Mr. Robot, I would definitely recommend rewatching it because I don't know, I feel like you just get more out of it. And then the next thing that I'm super into is a game on, like, an app. You guys, I am typically not a person that falls for, like, sponsored stuff in videos, but I was watching Bunny's Target, like, follow me around video, and it was sponsored by this game, Best Fiends, and it's just like an iPhone or Android app that, oh my god, it's like Bejeweled, basically, where you're, like, connecting the colors. But for some reason, it's so much more addicting than Bejeweled or, like, even Candy Crush. Like, I was hella obsessed with Candy Crush, and I had to, like, wean myself off of Candy Crush. Like, I had to go cold turkey, and because I get so obsessed with games, and I feel like I'm gonna get so obsessed with this game. Like, I already am, and it's only just been 1 day. But Best Fiends is so fun. If you just want, like, a mindless activity to do. Some of the levels have been pretty hard, honestly, but I've just been doing it while I've been watching Mr. Robot, and it's so much fun. So yeah, if you use Bunny's link, you get something like extra. I forgot to use her link when I downloaded it, but either way, it's really fun. Best Fiends, it's like best friends, but Best Fiends is like these little creatures. I don't know, they're weird and cute, and it's super fun. You guys, this week feels like an eternity. It's Wednesday. Definitely feels like it should be at least Friday by now, if not Saturday. Oh my god, every day is taking like a century, and I felt even more sick today. It's like, I feel better, I feel worse, I feel better, I feel so I am going to take a hot shower, hopefully drain some of this awfulness out of my head, and I wanted to wash my hair, make it look cute, because I might, or not make it look cute, but make it look clean, because I think I'm going to film my no-buy update this evening after dinner, probably after dinner, because then my hair will be dry. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do right now. Showering was just what I needed. Oh my god, I feel so much better. Still feel congested, but oh my god, it was just like perfect for my mind, body, and soul. And I just watched Shane Dawson. I never have watched him, but I know who he is. I've been watching Blair Fowler's like daily vlogs, and I love her. I've always loved her. She was the first person I ever watched on YouTube. I will always love her. Like, I basically grew up with her. We're the same age. It's just so fucking cool to watch her now after so many years of, like, loving her. I don't know. It's just so weird. But a few weeks ago, her and Shane Dawson, like, met up, and I never knew that they were friends. I feel like no one ever knew that they were friends, and he's doing a series on meeting up with people from his past that he hasn't talked to in years, and, like, kind of diving into, like, why they aren't friends anymore, or why they aren't in his life anymore, etc. And he was in love with Blair, but, like, she did not feel the same way at all towards him. Like, it was just her best friend, and he was, like, madly in love with her, and so they had a falling out after he, like, asked her, like, what we are, and, like, are we in love, or, like, what is this? And that's, like, always such an awkward thing, like, if you have romantic feelings for someone, and they like more than likely do not. Oh my god, it's like the most devastating thing in the world. And so he and her met up, and I watched her video of them meeting up, and then last night he posted his like little intro video on like his thoughts about this series, and then like about like his feelings towards Blair in the past. And then the video that I just watched was him and her actually meeting up and talking about everything, and it was amazing. You guys have to watch these videos. It is so interesting, and just really makes you think about like people that you were really, really close to in the past that you're not anymore, and if you could be close with them again, like no matter what happened between you, because you can see like them talking that they have such a connection. And I don't know, it's just so cool. My hair looks like Medusa, but it was just a really like uplifting video to me to watch them together and to like talk through everything. I just loved every second of it, so definitely check it out. And I'm going to start to make dinner, and then hopefully my hair will be dry afterwards, so then I can film my no-buy video. This is the meal that I'm making tonight from Home Chef. It's filet mignon with prosciutto wrapped asparagus and mashed potatoes. It says to put spinach in the mashed potatoes, but no way in hell am I gonna do that. Also, they only send 2 potatoes for 4 people. And I was going to use the potatoes that we had at home, just went to grab them. They were absolutely rancid. I've never smelled anything like that in my life. So we're just gonna have to deal with 2 potatoes. I don't know, like, how are you supposed to make a family potatoes, mashed potatoes with just 2 potatoes? I don't know. Comes with butter, lots of garlic. Like, holy shit, so much garlic. Parmesan cheese, this Neufchâtel cheese, is that like cream cheese? Then it has 2 packets of this prosciutto, which is so nice. Like, I'll probably only use 1 and then keep 1 for like lunches. Thyme, spinach, and asparagus, and then the filet mignon is in the fridge. This is a premium meal, which are double the price as the other meals because it is like the fancy filet mignon. But it's really cool to have that option. So I'm going to make this. This doesn't seem like it'll be too hard, but it should be delicious. I'm just about to put the asparagus with the prosciutto around it in the oven with the steaks, which have been seared. And the asparagus has cooked for 5 minutes. Now all this is going to cook for another 15 minutes. And then for the potatoes, I just did, I heated them up in the microwave. And then I'm going to do one of these packets to have some more because this is definitely not enough for us. We have the fancy butter going. And yeah, things are going a lot better than last night. Alright, you guys, I overmade potatoes. Now we have like enough for 8 people. Apparently 2 potatoes is enough for 4 people. But anyway, here is what it looks like. It looks amazing. You put the butter on the steak, or you could not do that, but I think that's going to be amazing. And the asparagus with the prosciutto looks so good. I am so excited to dig in. And I didn't use the spinach in the mashed potatoes, so we'll just have spinach for like salads and stuff, but can't wait to dig in. I'm about to film in legit my pajamas. I've never done this before, but I don't care. I'm so cozy. I don't want to change, so here we go. You guys, I just finished filming. I am so sweaty now because I was in like full-on cozy clothes, like fuzzy socks, fuzzy pants, long sleeve shirt. And I was drinking wine, and I was talking for 30 minutes, and now I am like, I need to take another freaking shower. Aw, Michael says he misses me hella mucho right now. But anyway, I am just gonna edit this, and then watch Mr. Robot, and then go to bed. Oh, I thought tomorrow was Friday. It's only Thursday. Oh, shit.